Coffee Warming the Bones, Part 4. Hi, I'm James Lynch, and I encourage you to go through the whole series of Parts 1, 2, and 3 before even getting to Coffee Warming the Bones, Part 4. But since you've been following along, let me share a few things with you. One about how coffee, yes, coffee, each and every day with you, you keep me from ever feeling too blue. I've said that little jingle just now in my mind several different ways, and this is the way it came out this time. So you may hear me in the future say it on a podcast, and guess what? I'll probably say it in a different way. But all the same, coffee does have a very nice taste. Or some people may say I disagree with you, but we're getting to that. And coffee does have a nice taste, but it also just give you a nice feeling as well too. And we talked about all those types of effects of coffee along with the taste and the benefits in Coffee Warming the Bones, parts 1 through 3. So in conclusion of this series, because this is part 4, I want to talk about how, or should I say, put a question to you about what does coffee teach us about getting older, about our likes and our dislikes, improvements, yes, even certain changes that were not necessary but just preferences ended up bringing you great benefits over the years. What does coffee tell us about that or show us about ourselves? Well, think about it. In one poetry podcast I made and video about coffee, and I'm trying to remember, it was like Enjoy the Coffee. I think that's the name of the poem. Enjoy the Coffee. And it talked about how as a child, we watched the adults drink coffee, and when it came to preparation, and this didn't go into the poem, but this is what was going on. During preparation, as a child, you will notice, they see you had your, spoon, your pot of coffee, and then what else did you have? Some cream, some sugar, you see on the side, or some milk, all there to prepare, a cup for you. Now, when it came to the adults, if you said, hey, 1 scoop or 2 scoops, see, for many of the adults, you might have heard them say, oh, just give me a little, teaspoonful, or don't give me any at all. I'll just drink it black, you see. But as a child, I would wager the majority of children, not only do they put 1 teaspoon, not only do they put 2 teaspoons, but goodness gracious, depending on how big the cup is, they might throw half the sugar in there, see? And that's the way children, when they first start off, if some parents allow them to drink coffee at all, it's like they got to really spruce it up there, you see, with the taste buds. Now, as we get older, though, even though we don't realize it as a child, you find yourself, as an adult, all of a sudden, not needing a scoop of sugar, not needing, cream even at times. You can just drink it straight black and you still enjoy it the same. That's the way, life is. And see, the reason why I said that on the benefits, because just imagine, as an adult, if you still put as much sugar as, a child, or whatever in your coffee, oh my goodness, you could really have some difficult times, on your system if you didn't adjust naturally to enjoy the coffee in its mature tasting side. Okay, we're not getting into lattes that we talked about a while, because we know those have sugars and things of that nature. But again, I will wager for still a good many persons in different fields, and when they're really working the ground, they might just, don't put that much sugar at all. They just want the straight up dark roast smell and taste, or what have you. And so, what does that continue to show us about our taste as we get older? One, you see life in different ways that you didn't as a child. You're able to even appreciate the simple things in life more than sometimes you as a excited young adult, you see, teenager. And yet, even though it does not require you to drink as much coffee, okay, and I want to go on the other side of this, really saying requires a lot more activities and things of that nature for you to really be happy. You see, that happens as an adult. And what I mean by that is something that I've savored, and I know many other people have at times, is have you ever taken a cup of coffee and was somewhere on a beach or somewhere uh, on vacation? Or, hey, we don't even have to go that far. Maybe just going outside on your porch and just sit in the chair, and it's a nice day, a beautiful, nice little warm breeze going through there, you see, and the beautiful sky. It's not hot, it's not cold. It's like it's just right, and the feeling is like, whoo, you can feel the heartbeat of the earth. See, moments like that, for some of us, we could just sit for hours, see, enjoying that moment, not even realize time is flying by. And, drinking our coffee, that's the only way we can tell time during those moments, because it's like, oh, I'm out of coffee again. Time for me to get up, you see, and go get some more. You see, coffee, as you heard me say in the prior podcast, is one of life's pleasures. Now, this is speaking on a personal level, which I'm sure I'm not the, only one that feels that way. And I would say again that coffee also gives an appreciation of what quality of life really means. See, because do you have to have coffee? No. Some people would look at it, as a luxury, maybe. Some people would look at it as yeah, that's the word I think I just want to use, a luxury that you don't really need it or what have you. And yet, with it, you enjoy your time and your moments in life that much more. Even when it comes to conversations, you see, in communications, there have been times that persons have been able to work through difficulties just by going to a local coffee shop or what have you, and actually talking about, you see, whatever the situation was, and they were able to resolve, you see, the difficulty that whatever it happened to be. You see other students uh, in college and everything, normally in coffee shops, what? Drinking coffee while they're doing their homework. And it gets the brain to really, you see, pumping out the creative juices as well, as I would say, to get their assignments done, to solve matters that they couldn't do when they were in the classroom, you see. So there are many types of settings that goes to show again why persons love drinking coffee so much. For you to decide, if you were saying, maybe I'm gonna start, drinking coffee, because most likely you can see down the teenagers, this may be more focused on or what have you. But here is some information. Here is some information in this podcast that now you can just go through, especially in the first three, and then conclude whether you want to drink coffee or not. You see, but at least it's there. It's there just as much as the sweet taste on a nice winter morning. Yes, a winter morning, drinking coffee, and you just have a wonderful day.